Hi, this is Tradingscape or Enrico. So this is our trade from May 17, 2021. So it's a recap. So for this day we had a gap down. So we're short bias. I usually am short bias if we have a gap down, and long bias if it's a gap up. And as we saw, it tried, filling that gap up, that gap down, but was rejected. So we see that there's an area of place where there's no demand for it, and possibly could be the resistance for the day on the intraday. And we see it started to break down. I think I didn't watch it this time around. I was only watching it starting like 7:15. I think that's the time I woke up, so kind of late at watching this develop real time. But in any case, I did enter around this area where tested the opening candle low. You know, it did test and go back into the opening candle range, but that was a possible entry. And then luckily we had some really strong volatility on that next candle, and it just exploded on the downside. But the only problem was we had an initial support here. This lower low was a place where it ended up bouncing to, and pretty much that day, that's where pretty much kind of where the lowest it went. You know, even here it was rejected. So there is no interest of price and price being traded below this, below pretty much 413.68, and pretty much pretty much 414. I would say would be the common place where candles, bounce, wicks form. So that was a pretty quick trade. I think that trade lasted what? Lasted 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 1 second. So it was very fast. So it was just like within just this candle, and this candle was from 415. So it was like $1 move, and we made $44, I guess, without the fees. I guess I don't know if there's fees or not. But yeah, this day was fairly not really a good day, just because it was a range. You know, if there was more downside, maybe it would have gotten back in. Maybe I would have possibly held longer, but I was just like not being greedy. And this is my first time trading in a while. If you look at the last trade before that, the last time was April 22, and those were really no. I wouldn't consider them legit trades, just because I didn't have conviction in the plan. But this Wednesday, or Monday, there was a plan and a bit of a shaky confidence, but we still strive and, got lucky at this entry on this put position.